do a whole mix of a bunch of different stuff. I hated every single one. I don't like it. Galaxy black hole type of thing. It's my favorite set I've ever made. Hello my friends, what's up? Welcome back to another team gift custom set making video. I am so excited to bring you guys along this journey. It's a long one, there's a lot to cover, so let's just jump right in. In case you're brand new here, hi, my name is Sophia. So happy to have you here along with the creative crafty journey and process. For today's video, we're going to be going through the process of making custom sets for Top Gun UF0. So I've made things for UF0 before. I've made them 2 team gift practice sets. And it's funny because for both of them, I had a very clear idea of like, literally once it was decided that we were doing team gifts for them, I was like, I know exactly what I want to do. And this is now going to be my 3rd time doing team gifts for them, and I actually don't know what I want to do for them. I'm kind of going into it with a totally blank slate. The cool thing about UFO is that like, they never really have a theme, but they are a theme within themselves. So it's like UFO, like the aliens, the unidentified flying objects, like, you know, all that kind of stuff. So there's a lot that we can do with that, right? The last couple team gifts that I did for them, I pretty much just did their logo, like the UFO, but in rhinestones. This time, I think I definitely want to like do a whole mix of a bunch of different stuff. I think that I want to incorporate the alien head, I think I want to incorporate the flying saucer, and I want to also incorporate the UFO. I always have a lot of fun with UFO specifically just because, I don't know, anytime I go to the coaches and I'm like, hey, like, do you guys have any ideas for something that you might want? Or I try to get feedback, they literally tell me whatever you want. Like, whatever you think looks good, go for it. So I'm like, okay. No pressure, but okay. They typically like to keep things on the simpler side. So we have done some more like simple designs for them in the past and stuff, very like traditional with just the UFO and whatnot. And this time around, I was really excited because I was like, okay, like I have a very good idea for the things that they go for, their style. Getting ready to like start the whole process for UFO, I thought to myself, okay, this is gonna be like the fun one is gonna be so like it always UFO always just comes to me for some reason. And I'm not gonna lie, at the beginning of starting to brainstorm the design concepts, we came up with a lot of design options and I hated every single one. This is the part of the designing process that I normally never show because I don't really find it interesting to anybody else, and it really just like, it's not a fun part for me. I kind of drew out really quick, like basically like a rough sketch of the concept I had in my head, and I don't like it. So now where the challenge comes in is that when I have a like team and I'm like, I don't have an immediate spark of creativity with like what to do for them, normally I go down like this very lengthy path of trying to come up with something, and I'll have like a lot of good ideas, and I'm sure to like anybody else they're like, you know, they're okay, but to me it's just like, oh, it's not good enough, it's not good enough, like no, it's not good enough, I can do better. So this to me is something that it's like there's something there, so now I sit and I stare at it pretty much until something else comes to me. Like maybe I'll take a break to like eat or something, but pretty much I'm just like, I knew that it wasn't my best work, but I'm like, we were creating different designs and concepts and stuff, and I was like we're coming up with stuff, but they're not it. Like, so before we get into the actual design process, let me give you guys the backstory that I knew going into it so that we're on the same page. So UFO is the non-tumble open team at Top Gun. UFO stands for UF0, and their colors are like green, black, white. They've got like the, you know, flying saucer type thing, like a UFO. So they kind of have like a whole vibe already going for them, right? Using all of that information, we kind of just were, all right, like let's create a design, let's go based off of that. So that's kind of what our starting point was. We knew the clothing pieces were probably gonna be black and green, maybe white, but we had done white for them in the past. So I was like, okay, maybe black, but we knew that they were gonna get some kind of a greenish sports bra, black shorts, probably black tank top. When we started trying to really get into the nitty-gritty of creating a design, UFO was actually the most difficult set that we had done so far. When it comes to making the team gifts and making custom sets, clothing, accessories, whatever, there's several different methods that you can use. Like, especially with clothing, there's the sublimation, screen printing, vinyl, rhinestones. Like, there's a whole plethora of different things that you can do. Most frequently, we use vinyl, rhinestones, and we've started dabbling a little bit more with sublimation. For UFO's set, I really wanted to try out a new method, which is where I went wrong. There's nothing wrong with the method that we were trying to use. It was just our first time trying to do this method. It was kind of like a variation of sublimation, but a way that worked really well on black tank tops. And it just didn't work with this design. Like, the method is still great, but it just didn't work with the overall picture and design that we were doing. But after several failed attempts, we just realized it didn't work. Now, we had a lot of different concepts and ideas for different designs for UFO. And honestly, I feel like at the very beginning, the reason why it was so difficult for us to come up with something was because I had kind of put myself in this box of like, I know that UFO likes simple things, and I know that they want to keep it nice and like clean like UFO, but they also are like, gave me creative freedom, and they're like, we want to see what you come up with and stuff. So I think that trying to combine those two things got a little bit tricky for me. So we got to the point that we were just like, you know what, like, let's just come up with something and then adjust it later. With UFO's whole vibe and like, you know, the flying saucer, space, like galaxy, like all that kind of stuff, we had the idea of doing some kind of like galaxy black hole type of thing. Especially since the tank tops were gonna be black, we were like, okay, we could try to make this work. And we actually found a galaxy print vinyl. It was like blue, green, teal, turquoise. It had all of these different shades in the like green and blue family, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's perfect because it totally fits their color scheme and everything. So we found this vinyl, and honestly, when we found the vinyl, the entire design just literally flowed out. We were like, we're gonna make the tank top look like it itself is the black hole, and then we're gonna have this opening almost like there's something trying to break out of the tank top that you can like see into this whole like galaxy world. And that's where the vinyl came into play. So it was almost like there was this galaxy opening up through the tank top. We were like just kind of, you know, askew, like little hole like breaking into the shirt. Like, it wasn't a circle, it was kind of just like all literally making it look like there was a hole cracking through the shirt. And we were like, okay, let's add some saucers to make it look like there's a ton of stuff like happening in this galaxy that's like within the black shirt, like the black hole type of thing. We knew that we were gonna put UFO on there. That was probably gonna be in rhinestones. And then we knew that we wanted to put Top Gun on the shirt as well. So we were like, oh my gosh, what if, like, the vision started coming in, right? We were like, what if we've got this galaxy happening, the flying saucers are at the top, we could put UFO there so it looks like you're opening up to the galaxy that is UFO, and then right under it we could put like Destination Top Gun or something, like, I don't know, kind of give it that like alien vibes, which is kind of their thing. I don't know, we felt like it kind of just all came together like super quick after that. Even though we knew that their color was green, I really wanted to try to tie in a few more colors just so it wasn't like just green on there, and this vinyl really helped us with that, staying in the green family but still bringing in blue, teal, aqua, turquoise, like all of those kind of shades. I feel like it really helped bring a new element but still keeping it traditional to UFO. It was a lot more work because there was so much vinyl involved. Like, we had the galaxy vinyl, which we had to transfer over onto a transfer sheet before we heat pressed it onto the tank top. We also had the turquoise vinyl outline that kind of went around the galaxy. We had the white vinyl. Like, it was definitely several heat presses to do, so it was more work, but at the end of the day, I feel like the result was just so much better and better quality than if we would have tried to go the other route. For UFO sports bra, I specifically wanted a sports bra that looked like there were beams of a UFO shining down from the bra. And I also knew that I wanted it to have like a few straps and stuff in the back just because I know that they kind of like that style. So we ended up designing a sports bra that offered those elements and that had that like 3 little straps going down the back so that it does look like it's those beams. We knew that the color of sports bra was going to be a shade of green, and then based on like just the vinyl, like all that stuff, I didn't want it to be so like a traditional like normal green color. We were like, you know what, like let's maybe try to switch it up a little bit and do more of like a turquoise kind of color. And I actually really love how it came out because the sports bra color ended up matching the shades in the vinyl so perfectly from the tank top. Like it just worked out so well. And then we knew that the sports bra was going to stay super simple and clean with just the UF0 in stones on the front, but to tie in the other colors in the Galaxy vinyl from the tank top, we thought to do those stones in like a navy kind of color and then added in vinyl on the back that just had the Top Gun going down. We made that also in the navy. That way we could just like add something to the back since we had the straps anyway, we had the room for it, and that navy kind of tied in the color. So it's, I don't know, it was something different, but it wasn't so far away from their, you know, green and normal like vibes and stuff. I don't know, I feel like it just added something like so unique and different without being too far out there, I think. Absolutely loved the color combination of that turquoise and the navy. I feel like those colors complemented each other so well and really just matched the tank top like so great. I feel like that just was such a nice color combination, something different, something fresh, but still on the simple side. The shorts, we knew we were gonna keep them super simple with just vinyl on the front of the shorts. We thought, okay, very easy to tie it in. Let's put in one of those saucers that's like on the tank top. Since there's no saucer on the sports bra, let's just really tie it in on the shorts, and we can do it in that same kind of green turquoise kind of color to match the bra and tie in the vinyl. And then we also thought to add in the little jags. That was pretty easy to heat press. It was just heat pressing the first layer of the turquoise vinyl, which was in the saucer. It was just so cute, like branding the flying saucer as the Top Gun jags like saucer. I don't know, I felt like that was fun. Also kept it like true to Top Gun and incorporated Top Gun into the set, but still keeping it unique and fresh, but simple. I feel like it was cute. I really get tied in the whole vibe. I think it was a cute set. Overall, I think that this is the most unique and intense design we've ever done for UFO, but honestly, I think it's my favorite set I've ever made, like period. I think that it came out so good. It was so intricate. It was so fun, very different. I feel like the vision was translated so well onto this set, and just the colors complemented each other so well. It was, like I said, very different for anything they've ever gotten before, but I feel like it was just so fun. And like, I don't know, I would have loved to have been able to wear this set. I feel like it was so cute. All of the clothing that you see in this video is actually my clothing brand, Peachy Pia. You can get the sports bra and the shorts online now on peachypia.com. If you are interested in getting any custom sets, items, apparel, accessories, literally whatever done for you, your group, your cheer team, your dance team, your coaches, staff, a bachelorette trip, family, a best friend, I don't even know. But if you are interested in getting anything custom made for you and your group, definitely reach out to us in Peaches and Crafts. I'll have all the information in the description box below. I would absolutely love to work with you guys. I love connecting with you guys in that way and making things for all of you. I have so much fun doing it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I will see you super soon in the next one. Bye!